Hello, folks. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time just went midnight, past midnight. I had a fantastic day yesterday. Met up one of our celebrity food vloggers here. Spent wonderful time. His name is Petuk Shaheb. So he's very nice gentleman and all. So I had a very fantastic time meeting him. And we are both content creators. So we shared a lot of knowledge and stuff. Perhaps in future we might collaborate and work together. We have some plans. Let's see, because I love food. Okay, I have a review for you today. I haven't seen any review on YouTube, but some on Instagram and TikTok perhaps. Okay, so as far as I know, it's a new release. It just arrived here in Bangladesh from the house of Rayhaan, or this is a Middle Eastern brand from Dubai. It's called Nocturno, or I don't know how you say that. This is a new arrival here. So I saw it and I heard that this is similar to Dior Sauvage, and it's a blue fragrance with good price point. So I decided to get it. My plan is not to buy that many fragrances this month, because last month I went a little bit overboard, spent a bit too much, and I finished all my savings. So this month I'm just trying to create content list mostly. But earlier today I did a list. So today I'm just doing this video. So anyway, I was saying that, it's really nice to meet really good-hearted people, brothers, in Bangladesh, who are, not, like some of the celebrities here. They're very, right? So not everybody is the same. And earlier today, I also got a surprise. Sorry, I'm sharing some of the good things. I am very happy. One of our content creators, I think, a Bangladeshi food reviewer. His name is, I think, Mr. Fahim. Okay, he is, in terms of the numbers, I think is the biggest. He sent me a friend request. Now we are friends. We also talk. So he says he watches my reviews. So I'm like, oh. So it was a great day, right? So I love food. I love food vlogging. So I like to go and meet up some of our brothers. So anyway, let's try this. So as you guys know, Rayhaan basically is a brand. I started off with this blue line. Okay, some of them were sent to me, some of them I bought. I have these two left. I think there were in total 3. I think I'm missing the one that smells like Invictus, but this one I have the Ocean Rush, the most hyped one, and the other one is like Fresh Wave, similar to Cool Water. And I think the other one was, I forgot the name, but that was my favorite. Then there was this line of Woods. That one is discontinued. I did one women's line, and my favorite was Corium. They also had one similar to Aventus. So I did about 12 or 13. Then they started the real line. After the Corium was very good. But after that, I got the Lion and the Tiger. Both are very beautiful fragrance with beautiful bottle. And they started giving magnetic caps. These fragrances are very affordable, by the way. And then my most favorite one at this current moment is this one. This is called Rayhaan's Crimson. Okay, so Centurous Dupe. Okay, from Creed. This is one of the most unique fragrances. I also did the Elixir, which is similar to Jean Paul Gaultier La Mole Elixir. So I did 12, 13. So this one, the price point is like really I don't understand how they give it for this cheap, but this is like 100 ml. I saw another page where it showed 85 ml, but the bottle was different. I don't know if it was the story, maybe they repackaged and they gave more juice. So black and blue combination, really nice. Looks like Zara packaging actually. At the back they have Rayhaan written. This is the nice part that you can open easily. There's the cut, and the rest of it is just standard cardboard box. So this is being sold in Bangladesh for $22 to $25. I think that's the highest price. These are, let me see the date. This is batch number March 2025, and this is until 2030. You take a look at that. This is brand new release for sure. March. Now this is April, right? The bottle is very nice. I really like in the light, daytime or nighttime. If you have proper lighting, it looks good. Going to have too much, intro today. Yeah. So the side says Rayhaan, black blue combination. Let's go a little bit fast. The pattern, they have the standard bottle size. Every time they use the square bottle, and this one says Rayhaan. And the cap, actually they did a little bit more upgrade over the previous ones. This one, it's a little bit, it's just 95% strong. Previously I noticed from these ones, these caps are a little bit loose. Okay, like I don't know if the magnet got stronger or what, but I feel this new one, the magnet is better. Okay, so nice looking bottle, beautiful. Price tag is very, very cheap, 100 ml EDP. Show you the atomizer. Really, really beautiful distribution. Let's press some on me. Okay, this one, the sound is satisfying. You can play with it. Like magnetic caps are always good. So there's not much sticker or anything. It's just this Rayhaan at the side, all engraved. And let's talk about this. So when I received it, I knew this is going to be Dior Sauvage inspired fragrance. I did review many on my channel. In my journey, I reviewed many Dior Sauvage inspired, both from designer, Middle Eastern. So if you search by Joy Amin Dior Sauvage clone, you'll see many of them. My favorite was Pride by Armaf. That was good one. Then Coach made one. Like Dior Sauvage was inspired by kind of Blood de Chanel, and then they made many like Dior Sauvage, right? So the current how to say sensation is Dior Sauvage Elixir. People just rave about it. Not my favorite because I don't like that much of spice in a perfume, in a fresh fragrance. This one, it is. I'll tell you one thing. Rayhaan brand offered me. The owner is very very nice. Okay, uh, Mr. Khalid, the owner. We often talk, and he even often invited me to Dubai to go and visit, and then work with Rayhaan at times. Like review their perfumes. Very nice gesture and a very big-hearted gentleman. Very nice guy. Sometimes we had misunderstanding at first because miscommunication, but now it's all worked out. And I really will tell you one thing. I love their recent creation and releases a lot. And this is none of the reviews were paid. Okay, I could have taken money. I said maybe in future if we do work together, perhaps. Okay, maybe we'll do sponsored video. That would be helpful for my journey. I just want to keep it open with you guys. But so far, none of the videos are sponsored. Even the last one that people said how much you loved it, the Crimson, I loved it without any influence or they're telling me I paid for these new perfumes, right? So this one, when you asked me, when I received it, I knew this is gonna be Dior Sauvage. So I sprayed it. I went for evening walk. It was humid, kind of breezy. So I want to check it, like when I sweat, what happens when I walk very quickly, like fast, and I will go out, see how it holds. So overall, let me say the performance initially, maybe it will get stronger over time, but so far it has better projection than Dior Sauvage itself. Okay, let me tell you the performance. Dior Sauvage is a great performer, great fragrance. Mine is a little bit old now, but the OG Dior Sauvage used to be like all day, 12 hours, 13 hours. This thing, the 2021, 22, these things last about 6-7 hours, which is okay, not bad, but the price have gone high also. So the projection from Dior Sauvage, Blood de Chanel, I also brought it out. These fragrances are not really massive. So compared to the price, they perform very little compared to that. This $22-25 cologne, this perform like really, really good. I got about 1.5 hour of projection, overall longevity on my shirt. I spray on my hair nowadays because I think it's a good hack. They hold really well on my hair. And overall, I got like about 5 to 6 hours in Bangladesh high heat condition. That translates to your USA colder countries, maybe 7-8 hours mark. So that is really, really good. And oil concentration is very, I would say, very decent. Okay. So is this EDP, Purom, Vapor, Natural Spray? Don't know. I'm guessing it's EDP, right? So for a dupe, for an inspired fragrance, it has very good longevity. Projection is also very solid. So the opening, the smell, if I describe the smell, when I sprayed for the first time, I definitely can tell you one thing. On the paper, indoors is very different than outdoors on the skin. Okay, because I got this to take some pictures on rooftop. This thing smelled like very creamy lemon and instantly remind me of the grapefruit of Blood de Chanel mixes with Dior Sauvage EDP, not the EDT. Okay, this is like very creamy lemon. It's almost like a lemonade, which is more sweet than tart. Okay, so you can smell the lemon like you smell in Versace Manu Fresh, a little bit of a Dylan Blue-ish, blue vibe. So it's like a blue cocktail kind of opening, which is very refreshing, sweet, and it's not like very spicy like the pink pepper and Dior Sauvage. So it's a playful pink pepper, and you see the notes breakdown. It obvious becomes like Dior Sauvage inspired, but I also smell a little bit of Blood de Chanel opening in this, which made me really happy. But after 10-15 minutes, this one goes straight to Dior Sauvage EDT EDP mix. Okay, so if you like the creamy bergamot, like a little bit of ambroxan, blue shower gel vibe, and a little bit of pink pepper, sandalwood, this kind of thing, this fragrance will work for you. What it offers, strong points at the price point. At this price point, I don't think there are many good like Armaf Ventana. More pricey, trash. Like, I'm sorry to say, that was very, very synthetic. And some of the other one, the Armaf Pride was good. Some of the many I reviewed, man, I don't even remember how many I reviewed, but this is one of the top tier Sauvage inspired clones. It's very clean, nothing dirty about it. That bergamot, it's very, very beautiful. Let me spray once again. I just love these sprayers, man. This one sprays like a whole cloud. So this one, the opening, little bit synthetic in the opening, a little bit, not a little bit, this is synthetic, but when you spray Dior Sauvage, you can smell the Calibrian bergamot. The opening in this is much more upper class. I have to give it them that. But if you let this water or liquid disappear, usually I recommend that do not spray and immediately smell, then it will destroy whatever nice things in your nose. you know yeah, it's now getting really nice. So at this point I'm getting the sweet bergamot, a little bit of grapefruit, so it reminds me of Bleu de Chanel sort of DNA, a little bit dark blue, like the color of the bottle, right? So this particular version, I'm thinking this is going to be more of evening wear, like when it's sun is down, a little bit more breeze, and not very humid. If you are wearing this, it will project a lot. I would suggest to you, even though this is strong, projection is going to be very good, but spray heavy. I know during summertime, many of you make this mistake, just go one spray. Summertime, one spray means nothing, okay? On most fragrances, like unless you're wearing like Portrait of a Lady or Mas Ravageur, or fragrances like those, Ganymede or what's the other one, the blue one. I always forget that one's name, Megamare, right? Those you don't need to respray. Those are small bottles, last a long time. If you spray 5-6 sprays of this, because you can, okay, this is an affordable perfume. Everybody can buy a full bottle for a price of a niche decant, right? Even if you're a student, I don't think you should be shy. Spray a lot on your shirt, and this fragrance will perform better daytime, nighttime. In the AC room, this will perform very, very good. So this smells like a nice, clean shower gel, blue, citrusy, a little bit spicy, woody, sweet, okay, and dark, okay, and not the darkness is not like over the top, just enough darkness to make it evening wear. So I would call this like a Bleu de Chanel Dior Sauvage collab. And there was a fragrance that is like similar to Bleu de Chanel. I actually recommend this. This is the, I think for the name is Iconic Club de Nuit. This is more of a Bleu de Chanel inspired. Another one I would like to tell you, which is now not much talked about, is this one, Urban. I'm nowadays I'm forgetting a lot of Armand Man Elixir. Yeah. So Club de Nuit. This one is mix of Sauvage and Aventus. This one you get a nice little mix, to my nose, of Bleu de Chanel and Dior Sauvage. So nice little package here, right here. But if you want me to criticize a little bit, this fragrance is very familiar. On the dry down, it goes Dior Sauvage. It's like if you already have few Dior Sauvage dupes, perhaps you'll find this redundant. Okay, I'm telling you, even for cheap price. But for regular casual usage, if you want to layer with other blue perfumes, good. Another thing I would say, the expectation, like if you have like it's going to be better than Dior Sauvage, it's not going to happen. Quality of Dior Sauvage is very, very, very good. Okay, but the price point also is not good. Okay, so you go like this is much better value when you talk about like what you pay versus what you get. Okay, that kind of a deal. So Rayhaan, I would say it's something you can buy if you like a blue fragrance for everyday usage and you don't have a huge collection. This one will definitely find your like spot in the shelf. If you have a huge collection, if you have already 5-6 blue fragrances, then I would say skip it. You don't need to buy this because it's going to be redundant. But overall, I'll give this fragrance a quality of 8.7 out of 10 because of what it gives me. It could have performed better. You can argue like, hey, I don't get like whole day. 22-25 bucks, don't expect wonders, right? But whatever it produces, very, very good in terms of longevity. I've seen one brother in the group said he gets 6-7 hours on the skin. I did not get on the skin, but on the shirt I got that 6-7 hours, right? So you make the call. I heard this is selling a lot in Fragrantica Bangladesh. That's the page I order always from, and they send very, very quick dispatch, like I get within 1 hour because I cannot wait. So yeah, do let me know if you tried it, what you think about it. I'm very happy that and this looks more modern than the previous ones, right? They have definitely made some, nice little adjustments on the font. This one looks more from far, looks like a Zara, even sometimes like Chanel, like the coloration. So they're definitely creating waves with their new presentation. They look really gorgeous, right? So yeah, value proposition, good smell, good performance. I am very happy about this. I don't expect a niche quality scent, which this is also not. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. And I think that's it. That's that. And I think I'll just sign out for the night. Thank you so much for watching. And thanks to God for, have given me a very nice day yesterday. Sometimes I just need very little, to be happy. Good food, good company, good drinks and stuff, and after Eid, just moving around, roaming around, it's just still happy. And one last thing I'd like to mention, that some of members from India, I just noticed, very particular India, I just don't want to say these things, on my channel. Whenever I talk about, like, let's say something that I find against humanity or something, they just automatically jump. 2-3 guys, not many, and they're like, you're not talking about anything about Hindus being attacked in Bangladesh and all. This thing is like, you do not know me very well. I've been doing this work for 9 years, And I understand that you just maybe watch one or two videos of mine. You'll never see me defending act. Okay, I think just little thing I don't want to do another video, that I support any wrongdoings against any religion, okay, or any people who are innocent, helpless, minority. I don't do that. And this channel, yes, I talk about mostly perfumes, but it's not about Hindu or Muslim. You have to understand one thing. I'm not that person that, I just think all Muslims are good, all Hindus are bad. This is not what I believe. I believe there are good and bad in every religion, every country, and sometimes you are misinformed or maybe not informed enough that you just judge Bangladesh. Because I live here, I have seen what happened in last 1 year, how our government regime that was just becoming a dictator and all that thing, and then they had to leave, and then now live in India. So their media is showing a lot of propaganda against Bangladesh. So some of them, if they are true, they make 20% make look like 50%, and then it's mostly a political move, and these 2 3 parties just want to corrupt, they just want to get into power. But on most part, I can assure you one thing: Muslims, Hindus, Christians, Buddhists, and then the people who are living in the mountain, we all have respect for each other. I personally can say for myself, and I really believe whoever feels proud as a Bangladeshi, live here, contribute to the country, they're all great citizens. There's no good, one particular religion. In our religion, in our neighboring country, there are a lot of mishaps happening. I don't generalize like those people are all bad, all this religion is bad. No, man, there are a lot of good people, just that politics, they use religion as a big weapon. So sometimes people are blinded by religion. I'm not blinded by religion. Whenever I see wrongdoing, I talk about it. Anybody, if innocent is hurt or attacked, this is no good for humanity. We should wake up. You understand one thing, that if innocence, you are labeling them as all, the whole nation is you know criminals. So that's where we have a problem, right? I think so. And maybe we'll talk about it in one other day, but I'm sorry for the long video. Just wanted to extend and just explain. Maybe you might not feel the same way that I believe what I believe, but I will declare, and you cannot impose things on me like you don't say anything. This is not what I do. This is not the human being that you think I am. You're just judging because you just know me for a very little period of time, right? I like to think I'm a good person. I like to believe in humanity before anything else. Okay, so take care, guys. Love you all. Always, I hope humanity wins all over the world. Doesn't matter, whatever religion, culture, your skin color is, your language is. I don't really care. As long as you're a good person, I pray for you. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.